them sad song, them a play. Poor people, money, lean back and rock away.
Orange juice too much give you fever.
Vitamin C. Have all of the pumpkin and carrot for the eye.
Multivitamins. Too much orange juice. I'm tired to tell you now. Mix up.
When the people be told Carl would get a run the lean up.
Oh, you drink too much orange, it turn up your fever. You could have it. It's not good for you. You need little banana with cream. Little which carrot juice? I got carrot juice. Little callaloo juice. Little carrot juice. Stop your nose now.
Carrot juice and pumpkin juice.
What you have? Because you are taking too much orange juice not good for you. You need some banana, some callaloo,
Some pumpkin.
what's pumpkin?
Some carrot.
A little cucumber. Almighty God, we need your divine intervention. We're tired of the labor right. We're tired of the green people. We are so far. We can't take it no more. We need this. We need this. We need it. Help. Help. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Psalm 46. God is our refuge.
It's your host with the most. Well, people, in every election, there has to be a winner. And in this election of 2020, Andrew Holness, again, is Jamaica's Prime Minister. So he will remain Jamaica's Prime Minister to a second term. And he created history in the process of doing so, because this is the first time for a second consecutive term, for the first time since the 1983 general elections, in which the PNP did not contest. Now, Andrew Holness and his team went into this election very confident, as far as what I saw in an interview that he did with Observer shortly before the election finals, right? I myself knew that it was going to be Andrew Holness again. I mean, let's be real. I could not even remember the name of the person or persons that were running against him. All I know is that it's an elderly man that has serious health issues, and I don't think Jamaican society on a whole wants an elderly guy that has serious health issues to be put in that position, because that position requires vigorous energy. And of course, Andrew Holness appearing fit and healthy and young and strong, he was going to get the votes anyways. Besides, me see a bag of green all over the place, and it's just now me see few orange sprinkle out here and there, which told me that he was going to get all the votes he needed to win a second term again. On top of that, Andrew Holness is of a younger generation than others, so he is into technology, and just like Barack Obama did, so did Andrew Holness' team. They know how to use technology to mobilize their base, to send their message out, to influence those they need to sway in their directions, because some people are on the fence. Some people genuinely care about policies and these kind of things. You know, you have those people who are going to vote as a form of allegiance no matter what. Like I've said before, there are a lot of Jamaicans that say, me born come see my family a PNP, and me a go be PNP till me dead, me nah switch. Same thing for JLP. So we have those people. But then you have the more educated people who actually are thinking people and are genuinely looking out for the best interests of their fellow citizens of Jamaica. Those people are always going to be weighing up, well, what terms and policies did you implement, or what agendas did you push that benefited us? And I guess on that note, Andrew Holness won. There are a lot of people that are very displeased with life in Jamaica. If we should talk about the safety of the country, if we should talk about how the country is being overrun by Chinese, if we should talk about things like, the list goes on and on, how the dollar value continues to just slide away like avalanche. If we should talk about, You know, there are so many things to talk about that we feel like needed to be fixed up. Don't get me wrong, SouFLoTV, I am neither JLP or PNP. It is my own belief that both parties throughout my entire lifetime, as I have witnessed, this means I didn't have to ask anybody this, me witness this for myself, the two of them not really do nothing for the country. One does the same thing and then blames the other one, and then the other one does the same thing, and they pass the ball of blame back and forth, and majority of the people don't even care about the policies that any of these candidates stand for. They only care about who them like, and that's about it, or what area they come from, or if their family were affiliated JLP or PNP. So with that being said, I saw the same BS going on and on and on, and I am not JLP or PNP. But I knew ahead of time that Andrew Holness was going to win. Lord God, people, the amount of people I see out in the streets, you see, no mask, no social distancing. Right now, after the winning was announced, the streets were crowded. I was wondering, where were the curfew police? Wasn't Jamaica under curfew recently? Isn't Jamaica supposed to be under curfew from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. even as we speak? But I guess because it is election, it is okay. I can't help but to think though, watching these celebration videos, the only thing that kept playing back in my mind is, Lord God, then 2 weeks or 1 week from now, whole heap of coughing and sneezing, whole heap of I can't breathe, whole heap of new COVID cases, but they got what they wanted. They called the election in the middle of the pandemic, allowed the people to come out and disobey all the social distancing protocols and celebrate in their whole political happiness. And here we have it. So anyhow, just before he went into the final rounds of this election, Andrew Holness actually spoke with the Observer, and taken directly from the Observer, he said that today he was confident that they were going to get the votes. He said that the Jamaica Labour Party is very ready for this election. From I have been observing and participating in elections, this is the most organized I have seen the party's machinery. You understand? Those were his exact words, according to the Observer. The party's machinery is intact, he said. It is well mobilized. It is also high energy, and there is a high level of vigilance with that energy as well, he said. But Holness, who has already indicated that he does not follow the polls, also told the Jamaica Observer that this is what he talks about, confidence, and what he talks about being confident because he had performed. We did the work, he said. A lot of people are saying, But anyhow, he said, we have done the work. We are not going on promises. We are not facing the electorate with empty words. For the first time in a long time, Jamaica has a government that can face the electorate with performance. That means something. There are those in the electorate where performance doesn't matter, he said. They will vote by virtue of allegiance and tradition. But for the independent voter who is looking on objectively, if you compare performance, the Jamaica Labour Party is way ahead, Andrew Holness said. This election is also about the thinking voter and what the thinking voter will do. So you will have the traditional partisan voter, but you will also have the thinking voter. And if you put all of that together, what you come out with is a victory for the Jamaica Labour Party, Andrew Holness said. With that being said, SouFLoTV, I'm going to say this. I am still waiting to see that Prime Minister for Jamaica that comes to power, that actually really has the best interest of the majority of the people in Jamaica at heart, and actually has the best interest as far as safety goes for the country. I am still waiting to see that person who is going to not just come into power and do what the others have done. I want to see somebody who is going to make fundamental changes that are going to shake up the place, but put us on the right track for success moving into the future. I still don't see them yet. I haven't seen that he or she yet that has done so, and under Andrew Holness, I'm still not seeing it either. I have asked my audience members though, leave in the comment section, because I am a person about the policies or the agendas that they championed or pushed that benefited the people. So leave in the comment section if you know. I want you to make a list of the things that Andrew Holness implemented or championed that benefited Jamaica and Jamaicans on a whole. Specifically, things that benefited you. Leave that in the comment section. I'm not pretending to know everything. Maybe there are things that were implemented that I have no idea about. End of the day, it is what it is. And he is Prime Minister again, continuing into a second term back to back. Congratulations, sir. And we look forward to seeing what you will produce for the next years to come. It's SouFLoTV, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below. JLP RPMP. We just have to accept what we have now and move forward as a people. I'm out. Peace.
Six is real. Guns. Raging. Like that. Me about the crown, what is me about it? Yeah, come back to the power. If you see my blood clot picture when I show up in the news feed and I don't like it, you know why no? Look at my style of the phone picture, I don't like it. I'm going, why don't I leave me alone? I trouble, you know. I can't be so liberate and not accept from me. Yes, that's my godfather. Yeah, I want all the things I'm not the nurse. I'm so sure I'm born in a labor right. My body in a labor right. House means a labor right. Jennifer is a labor right, and all of is a labor right. And you always be a labor right. If you know what yes, there's a labor right to not delete me. So why you have on two different colors? I gave up for Jesus. Alright. So why you have on two different colors? I gave up for Jesus. Alright.